boys and girls, if you love true stories like I love true stories, you will love the story called Winter's Tale. You may have even heard of it because there's a movie out right now. In the story of Winter's Tale, a young dolphin gets caught in a trap and he is very badly hurt. But he is rescued, and when they bring him to safety, they take very, very good care of him and he gets much, much better. Unfortunately, Winter winds up losing his tail. Amazingly, he can swim without his tail. He learns to do it himself. Well, it's not very good for a dolphin to swim without a tail, and soon he starts to have lots and lots of problems with his back. Well, he has many, many people looking out for him and wanting him to get better, so they actually come up with a special tail just for Winter, so that he can learn to swim again the way a dolphin should swim. If you love nonfiction or true stories, especially about dolphins, you will love Winter's Tale.
Students, there's a book at your fall book fair that has some great advice for you. It's called Never Tease a Weasel. Let me tell you that it's fine to knit mittens for kittens, to braid a rug for a bug, or even to take a mule to the pool. But whatever you do, don't tease the weasel. Weasels don't like it, and teasing isn't nice. This is a great book that will let you know what you should and should not do. And don't forget, never tease a weasel.
I bet there's lots of little sisters out there. I know I'm a little sister. Well, in Splat the Cat, Back to School Splat, Splat has lots of fun summer adventures, and he's always telling his little sister she is too little to tag along. Well, when Splat gets back into school and he has to do the first show and tell, do you think his little sister's going to be able to help him out? Little Sisters of the World Unite. We know the answer is yes. So if you like a cute and clever book where we know the little sister is the clever one, then you will love Splat the Cat, Back to School Splat.
Those of you who love animals will certainly want to check out the book Cheetahs at your fall book fair. Did you know that cheetahs live in Africa, but there are only about 12,000 of them left? Many people get cheetahs confused with leopards. Cheetahs are very fast. In only 3 seconds, they can be running as fast as 60 miles an hour. Did you know that boy cheetahs and girl cheetahs don't live together? How do you think that feels? Well, let me tell you that if you want to learn the difference between a cheetah and a leopard, check out the great book Cheetahs at your fall book fair.
Do you like ponies? Do you like books that have lots of information, lots of pictures, and even some jokes? If you do, you will like National Geographic Ponies. It has lots of pictures and tells you lots of interesting things. For example, did you know that a pony is not just a small horse? It's a kind of horse. They're smaller and they have shorter legs and much wider bodies. There's lots and lots of more cool facts about ponies in this National Geographic book about ponies.
I love Fancy Nancy. In Fancy Nancy and the Mean Girl, Fancy Nancy has slow legs. She can't run very fast, and she's in the relay race. Grace is mean and unkind to her. I don't want you to be on my team because we will lose because you are slow. What is Fancy Nancy going to do? Can Fancy Nancy make her kind? Well, if you like a cute story where a mean girl realizes it's not so cool to be mean, you're bound to enjoy Fancy Nancy and the Mean Girl.
Star Wars fans, the book you've been waiting for is finally at your fall book fair. In the adventures of Han Solo, we learn all about this incredible Rebel Alliance pilot and fighter. You know his best friend is Chewbacca, a Wookiee. But did you know that Han Solo was actually raised by a Wookiee? That's why he has no trouble talking with his best friend. Whether he's running from Jabba the Hutt or fighting to destroy the Death Star, you'll want to make sure you read everything you want to know about Han Solo in this great new book.
The story of Marty McGuire is a really fun story about a girl who's going into 3rd grade, and her 2nd grade teacher made her a lot of promises that just are not true. She said that she was going to go into 3rd grade and do lots of fun things and have lots more friends in addition to the friends that she already had. Well, when Marty goes to school the next year, her best friend has changed, and this awful girl named Veronica is getting Annie to wear dresses and go to dance class and do all kinds of girly stuff. Well, she wants Annie to go back to the friend that used to tromp through the woods and pretend to be famous scientists together. In this story, Marty even gets the worst curse. She has to be the princess in the school play. Well, nothing is going the way it's supposed to for Marty McGuire. Will Marty learn to be a girl? Will she be more like a boy? Will she be friends with Annie again, or will she lose her to Veronica? You'll have to read the book to find out in Marty McGuire.
I bet there are a lot of students out there that like My Weird School. Well, guess what? There's a new My Weirder School, and it is wonderful fun books. In Miss Child Has Gone Wild, we find out that AJ still does not like school. And what is he going to do on their zoo field trip? Do you think he's going to make Miss Child go wild? And in Mr. Harrison is Embarrassing, well, AJ doesn't hate school anymore. He's figured out he hates coffee. Well, it's full of fun, humor, bound to keep you laughing from page 1 to the very end. So check out My Weirder School.
Boys and girls, if you're a soccer fan, you need to make sure you check out the new series, Kickers, at your fall book fair. In this series, 9-year-old Ben and his friend Aaron both try out and get on the team that is called the Bobcats. This soccer team has kids that haven't played before, but many are great athletes. Ben and Aaron are excited to be on the same team, but oh no, Mark is on the team too. Mark brags all the time about how he's the best player there ever was, and he always wants to hog the ball. He doesn't pass or give anyone else a chance to score. The Bobcats lose their first 2 games. They're just not playing like a team. In the first book, The Ball Hog, and in the second, Fake Out, you'll find out when Ben decides there has to be a way to help the Bobcats win. Check these out at your Cardinal Lane Book Fair.
Rain in the rain.